Happy morning, children. In today's class, we are going to learn the poem A Tragic Story, which was written by William Makepeace Thackeray. Okay, he was a Victorian poet. His novel is Vanity Fair, which is the finest and best known novel in English literature. Okay, here you see the word tragic. Tragic means it's a sad ending. Okay, let us see the poem. Here you see this picture first. Here a man has a long plait. Okay, can you see this plait? This plait is called pigtail. Okay, pigtail. Have you watched the girls? They have a ponytail or long plait had behind hair has behind his back. No, like that. This sage also has a pigtail. Okay, let us see the poem. This poem is about the pigtail. So I saw the picture of this pigtail first. In the first stanza, the poet says, "There lived a sage in days of yore, and he a handsome pigtail o'er, but wondered much and sorrowed more, because it hung behind him." Here you see the word sage. Sage means intelligent man, a wise man or an intelligent man. Okay, yore means long ago. Yore means long ago. Okay, there lived a sage in days of yore. Long ago, a sage was living, and he a handsome pigtail wore. Here you see the word pigtail. Already we saw the picture of pigtail in the previous slide. Or means had something on one's body. Here the sage had a long pigtail on his back. Okay, but wondered much and sorrowed more. He is happy about his pigtail. Though he was happy about his pigtail, but he was sorrowed more. Sorrowed means he had a lot of worry about it. He was very sad. Why he was very sad? Because it hung behind him. So you see the word it refers to the pigtail. Okay, because the pigtail hung behind him. Okay, he was worried about the pigtail. It was hung behind him. Have you watched the girl's ponytail or the plait? Always it hung behind our head, no, behind our back, no. But here the sage was worried about why it was hanging behind me. Okay, we see the next stanza. He mused upon this curious case and swore he would change the pigtail's place and have it hanging at his face, not dangling there behind him. Here you see the word mused. Mused means think over. He thought over about his pigtail. He always thinking about his pigtail. Okay, mused means he was always thinking about her pigtail. Okay, and upon this curious means eager to learn why it was hanging behind me. So this problem he has, and swore he would change the pigtail's place. So he decided to change the place of the pigtail and have it hanging at his face. Where he wanted to hang the pigtail? He wanted to hang his pigtail at his face. Okay, dear children, you think can we change the place of the pigtail at our face? No, it's not possible. Okay, but here the sage is thinking about how we can change the place of the pigtail at his face. Okay, not dangling there behind him. He does not want to, the pigtail is hanging behind him. He wanted to change the place and he wanted to hang at his face. Okay. Okay. Dear children, you see the rhyming words here, your, or, more. We can hear the same sound, these words, no? So these words are called rhyming words. Okay, your, or, more. In the second stanza, case, place, face. We can hear the same sound in these words. So this is called rhyming words. Okay. These are the rhyming words in the second stanza. Let us see the third stanza. Says he, the mystery I have found. Says he, the mystery I have found. Here you see the word mystery. Mystery means puzzle. Okay. See, he found the secret. Okay. I will turn me round. He turned him round, but still it hung behind him. He found a solution for that pigtail. I will turn me around. He turned him around. So he decided to turn around. When he turned around, the pigtail will come at his face, he thought. Will it happen like that? No, it would happen like that. But he turned around, but still the pigtail was hanging behind him. Okay, here you see the rhyming words. Found, round. Okay, these are the rhyming words in the third stanza. Let us see the fourth stanza. Then round and round and out and in. All day the puzzled sage did spin. In vain, it mattered not a pin. The pigtail hung behind him. Then what did the sage do? He turned round and round. Okay, he made a circle like a small child. He turned round and he jumped out and in. All day the puzzled sage did spin. Here you see the word puzzled. Puzzled means he was in a confused stage. Okay, he was confusing about the pigtail. All day the puzzled sage did spin. Here you see the word spin. When you are playing the top, we are spinning the top. It is spinning very fast now, like that. The sage also spinning like a top. In vain, it mattered not a pin. Here you see the word in vain. In vain means useless. Though he did all of these activities, all the activities was useless to him. It mattered not a pin. The pigtail hung behind him, but the pigtail was still hung behind him. Okay, here you see the rhyming words. In, spin, pin. These are the rhyming words in this stanza. And another stanza. And right and left and round about and up and down and in and out he turned, but still the pigtail stout hung steadily behind him. Okay, then what the sage did? He jumped right and left and round about and up and down. Okay, and in and out. Though he did all of these activities to change the place of the pigtail, but the pigtail was very stout. Stout means it was thick and structured. Okay, he had a long and thick pigtail. No, it was not changed. It was still hanging behind him. Okay, and though his efforts never slake. Here see the word slake. Slate means not putting enough care. Otherwise we say loose. Okay. And though his efforts never lose, and though he twist and twill and tack, here you see the word twist, twill and tack. Here the word twill means round and round very quickly. When you are playing in the playground, when you are go to the park, that we can see the small children, they are spread their hands and move the and make a circle very fast. No, like that. The sage also twirling here. And tack, here the word tack means the pigtail was fixed there. Allah still faithful to his back. The pigtail hangs behind him. Though he did all of his efforts to change the place of the pigtail, still it was hanging behind him. Okay, here you see the rhyming words about, out, and stout. These are the rhyming words in this stanza. Slack, tack, back. Okay, these are the rhyming words. We can hear the same sound from these words, no? So slack, tack, back. These are the rhyming words. Okay. Here you see the theme of the poems, children. The sage did not found any successful in this through his activities, because he did useless things. Okay. Here William Thackeray uses the word sage. The words sage means intelligent, we saw already. Though he was an intelligent person, he did wrong activities for the useless thought. Like that, sometimes we are doing like this activities in our life also. Okay, we have to try to change what couldn't change, but we are trying to change it. So we did not do that like activities like the sage did. Okay. Here, William Thackeray used the figure of speech irony. Irony means an incongruity of difference between what is expected to happen and what actually happens. Okay, this is an irony. Definition of irony. Irony can create suspense and humor. Okay, irony can create suspense and humor. Okay, children, that's all about this poem. I hope you understood this poem. We will meet in another class. Thank you.